We went into Moscow, and then we went there to see the May Day parade because I wanted to see if all the things that were on TV that were true about the ammunition, the tanks, and all the stuff that Russia had. So when we got there, the tour bus guide, when we got on the tour bus to go to the parade, he said, something has happened in the West, but don't worry about it, you guys are all fine. It started raining, and the whole time we were in the bus, it rained. But when we had to stop and go out, go to the restroom or something, then it wouldn't rain, and then we got back in the bus and it started raining again, and it rained really hard. So that went on and off until we got closer to Russia, to Moscow. And so pretty soon these two guys came out in these white hazmat suits with hoods and everything on, and Geiger counters. And they had us get off the bus one by one, and they had the Geiger counters on us. Chernobyl, excuse me, I do this when I get kind of emotional about things. The Chernobyl had blown up, and that the acid rain had been going on all the time we were there. And then we thought back, and we thought, this is so ridiculous, I'm so sorry. We knew that God had protected us because the rain never got on us. The other people on the bus got really frantic. And that night we stayed in a hotel. And the next day everybody was going to the Canadian embassy, the American embassy, whatever, to see what could be done. But that night, one of the ladies on the trip with us, she was an English teacher, I think, in New Zealand, a really nice young lady. And she knocked on our door, and she was so frightened. She was just so frightened about it all. So we invited her in, and we just talked with her and stuff, and we ended up leading her to the Lord. It never occurred to me that I would be a missionary. Having that happen, and having that happen at that particular time, I knew that it had to be God. He had I call it divine, a divine appointment, that happened for a particular reason. And there are things that have happened after that too that I can't think of specifically at this moment, but there have been many. And even up to now, even up till today, I can look back and say, oh my goodness sakes. Afterwards, now that it's all over, I could see how those things actually had an effect on my ability to look at other people in situations and understand what they're going through. So that sort of thing. You go and you just continue to reaffirm what he's already shown you. Pretty amazing walk. The thing about all of this that I really want really clear, it wasn't me, but it was God who was directing it. It was God who receives all the glory, and I was just someone that was available, that was willing to go and to be used. And I think that's really important, that people know that I'm not trying to make myself seem like something that I'm special, because I'm just a person. And so I just wanted to close it up saying that, because that's really important to me, to be able to acknowledge the fact that I was not the one, I was the one who was used by God, and willingly, and blessed by it. And that is really, I think, my final message. And I just wanted to make sure that was clear.